Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little... it's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go!
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
It's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down. Please, hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take...
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who...
They are the ones keeping our people safe.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my...
Oh, great. You...
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the Ewer, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewer. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is...
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen? It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While Tacitite weapons were being developed, the hand grenade was one of them. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent... currently, there's only one waterway. What more do...
Bullies, let's race! Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go. Zhuyan is a man full of courage. The journey with you has exposed me to countless lives have been lost. Master Rongfu once told me, I do share some of Zhuyan's However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw... I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent. And I couldn't change his mind with words. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, All tangles untied. All glared. I promise not to use my forte in the... After his defeat, Julian, I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen and have you thought of something?
I think.
So, Madam Magistrate wants to tell us that we haven't reached the front line.
General!
Follow the Qinglong to war! Tell truth on the side. Tell truth on the side. Stay sharp. Been down. Unstoppable. Retreat to advance. Wind Rider. Time to fight back. Tell truth on the side. Break. Wind Rider. Bide the time. Tell truth on the side. Don't you worry. Tell truth on the side. Retreat to advance. Unstoppable. Tell truth on the side. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade. I can take it. Unstoppable. Bide the time. Retreat to advance. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Till my last breath. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the front lines are not far from here. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far. The battle itself is a clear sign. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel rover. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Resonate with the tacit discords? Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
That is... Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself over. Speeding up. Wuthering! Speeding up.
Keep your eyes open.
Woolies, let's race! This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those discords first. Woolly sense is tingling. Dummy funny, I choose you. Here comes Encore. Dummy funny, I choose you. Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Target confirmed. All is fair in war. Who's the prey now?
Leave it to me. Rejuvenating snow. Embracing change.
Woolly's attack! You're in for it now! Dummy funny, I choose you. Dummy funny, I choose you. Dummy funny, I choose you. Oopsie daisy. Dummy funny, I choose you. I think I found something, Rover. Watch out. Something's not right. What?
Help, brother. Brother, help. Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to see this one, turning the last bits of a human's It's beyond my ability. Rover, I think I know what it seems to be begging for help. The village is crying something true based on the evidence we've found. And perhaps the task. There must be something I'll inform Shuzia. Sorry. I know it doesn't sound very convincing. Thank you, Rover. As for the area is a mess. But look, there are many. Someone was in. Ritualistic. Why are they here? They seem. I remember.
I see.
These cards. The Fraxidus is.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. It's a group.
Fusing.
We've seen signs of their presence in above the artificers. No one knows their truth. And there is one man who sees they belong to this one. If he's responsible. Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it. If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Aw, so you really care about her. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. But truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface, and our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet, that's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around? So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than first. Who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, false devotion. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. Fables, stories told but they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations, like us now. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises. No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed. Bowing, they no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you? Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in it's up to the two of us to make. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night, except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, It was the only one to notice. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is the world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you? To receive equal retribution, when every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the ones after witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty, those oblivious lambs. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Oh, so you're siding with the white lambs, blaming it all on the one who challenged the status quo. But in another version of this story, the black lamb got to unleash its vengeful wrath upon the flock and the shepherd, eventually becoming the new rule maker. Is that the kind of ending you were hoping to hear? Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? But that's why they wanted it in the first place. Why would they trade their wealth for a wish when they were risking their lives? Here's my final question. Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the Black Lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The Black Lamb who rebelled against the rules, the innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the Black Lamb. Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this Black Lamb is going to end up like you say. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Let's do me funny. I choose you. Oh. Here comes Encore.
Dare you? Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Shh, don't be so quick to deny it. Now that I have you here standing before me, I'd love to hear your answers. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the Black Lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
Embracing change.
Who is the task? No one picks on Uncle's friends. Dummy funny? I choose you.
All is fair in war. Summer! All is fair in war.
Such a pesky.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? No. Don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be... Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before, let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened? It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Is everything all right on your... Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought.